Welcome to Google Story Builder, a place for you to create a digital story that shows interactions or dialogue between characters. The first thing you'll notice when you get to the Story Builder website is that there is an example playing. There's actually 4 examples here. Each one of these squares is a different example. Feel free to click around a little to see what you're going to be doing today, and go ahead and play sound if you'd like to hear what it might sound like. I'm going to pause mine now. The one thing you do not need to do is you do not need to ever click this create an account button. I'm going to show you how we're going to get around the fact that Google Story Builder does not actually connect to your Google Drive. Not a big deal though. We're actually just going to click the red get started button. Here is where we're going to add our characters. I'm going to show the conversation that never happened, but I wish would have, between the mouse and the boy, and if you give a mouse a cookie. So my first character is mouse. I can change the color by clicking on the color. I'm going to make the mouse yellow. And my second character is boy. I'm going to make my boy a turquoise or teal. And now I'm going to click write story. I can change my first character that's speaking by using this little drop down. I actually want my boy to speak first. The boy is going to say to the mouse, "Mouse, I've always wondered why you needed a glass of milk after that cookie." Now I can use this little triangle below what the boy's first piece of dialogue is, and I can turn up the speed, or I can have the boy pause, either a long pause, a short pause, kind of in the middle, depending on the mood. Now, if it's something really dramatic, I might want to do a nice long dramatic pause. But if they're just having a back and forth conversation, I'm going to leave it somewhere in the middle. So now I'm ready to have my mouse speak. I can have the mouse erase what the boy said, but in this case, it's going to be a back and forth conversation, so I'm not going to do that. If I wanted the mouse to erase it, I would just highlight and delete, and you can see it'll delete off the screen, but I want that to stay. So I'm going to have the mouse go down a line or two and respond. Well, if you have a cookie, sometimes your mouth gets dry. I needed a refreshment. Now I'm going to have the mouse say that kind of fast. We'll type that a little faster and move back onto the boy. Again, I don't want the boy to delete this because I want all of those words to end up in my video. I'm going to go down 2 lines again, and the boy's going to say, "Next time, bring your own milk." And now I'm going to have a dramatic pause there because it's kind of a big deal. And finally, I'm going to have the mouse delete the word milk and write the word cheese. And let's preview our story. So there's our story. You can see the difference between having this text stay there in between each character and the fact that I deleted that word milk and cheese. I ended up writing cheese. I'm going to title this, and I'm going to add music. So now I can click through this music and see which one makes sense to me. It's not very suspenseful. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to stick with this first one. And I can preview it if I'd like, or I can finish up. And I'm going to write my name here. And then I'm going to get my share link. This link right here is the one that I'm going to share with my teacher. So I'm going to do Command C or Control C if you're on a Chromebook and copy it, and then paste it either into a document or email or a form, wherever my teacher would like it. And that's how you use Google Story Builder. Have fun!